We're here with Colorado College after their loss in the second round of the NCAA tournament to Pomona-Pitzer. Coach, I just want to start with you. Can you just kind of take us through today's game and just kind of your synopsis on it?
Well, we didn't put our best performance out there for sure. Struggled a little bit with some injury adversity in the beginning, and it took us just a while to kind of rise above that, which is, you know, like when you get into these games, this is where you can't let the bumps get in your way. So it's a little frustrating from that standpoint that we let it affect us more than we should have.
Yeah, and Hannah Sweeney, defender number 33, I kind of want to talk to you about the defensive side of things. And Pomona-Pitzer was a team that you guys had earlier in the season up in Colorado Springs, and you guys were able to come away with the win and held a pretty high-octane offense for Pomona-Pitzer to a lot fewer goals than they average on the season. So what do you think the difference was between that game in Colorado to the one here with the difference in the score?
Absolutely. Like Stewie said, we were battling with some injuries this morning. It was hot out there. I think coming into that last game, Pomona was taking us a bit lighter than they should have, and we capitalized on that. And today we were both fighting very hard for it, and they just came out on top.
And Tobin, over to you, number 15, an attacker on this team. And three seniors here that we're talking with Colorado who have a pretty storied program in the lacrosse world, especially on the West Coast. Established them as a pretty good powerhouse on the west side, along with a few members of the SCIAC. I want to talk to you kind of just about this senior class has been to the NCAA tournament multiple times for Colorado College. 18 wins, I believe, is tied for a program record at Colorado, which is a tremendous achievement. So can you just talk about this senior class and what this season has been like for you guys to achieve such a high mark?
Absolutely. I mean, the senior class, I have two of them right here, are incredible people. Like, we've put hard work in for the past 4 years. We changed the culture while we were here, and we turned it into a winning culture, and that showed through the season. Today was tough for us, but it happens. Not every game can be perfect. But I'm really, really proud of these seniors and the way that we show up every day.
And Kelsey, over to you as well, another senior attacker for the Tigers. I want you to talk a little bit about kind of your experience here at Colorado, being a senior, also sharing some of the success with your fellow seniors here at this table. And then also talk a little bit about the game where you guys kind of stayed with the Sage-Hens earlier in the game, and then what do you think the turning point was where the game started to slip away?
Okay. Being at CC, just from Denver, so my mom went to CC, so I always wanted to kind of come down here. And Stewie's such like a storied person in Colorado and like a total Colorado lacrosse legend, so it's like the main reason I came. But what was the next question? Just
more about the game and the offensive side of things, staying with the Sage-Hens early on, really giving them a run for their money, and then where do you think the turning point was?
Yeah, I mean, it was hot, and we lost like our entire starting midi line to injuries and fouls, and that's really tough on a small team, especially with the weather. So I think that's kind of just like bogged out on us more than it should have.
And Stuart, I want to end with you. Coach Stuart, a legend in the Colorado lacrosse world. You've seen a lot of teams come through this Colorado lacrosse program. I want you to just talk about kind of this senior class and what it's been like for a run with them over the last 4 years. As you've seen a lot of good classes come through this program, this has to be towards the top of that.
Yeah, for 100%. When they came, we were struggling out of COVID. We weren't as competitive as we had been prior to COVID, and this group really is a big reason why we got back to the NCAAs and got back to that, you know, national competition, and it's just leadership and heart and the fact that, you know, like they show up every day and give everything they have, and I knew I could lean on them. I mean, I say all the time, Hannah, I trust you back there on the defense, you make the calls, right? I can just let them play, right, and let them make those big decisions because they're at a point that they know what we want and they understand and they go for it.
Awesome.
Seniors, what is it about this team that made this class special? I mean, you guys even have fun even in wins and losses. What about this team will you enjoy the most?
I think we're a smaller team this year, which really gave us the opportunity to get to know people from freshmen to sophomores to juniors to seniors. We made it a point at practice to always be positive and lift each other up and never turn on each other. And I think that's something that is just so important and why we saw so much success, because we knew our teammates had our back every step of the way.
I think team chemistry is unmatched when you want success, and to have a team where you actually love every individual standing around you, and like that's what we had, and like that is such a special thing. And like I've never experienced a team like this to this level of just like wanting to be there, and like even when you have your issues, because no team is perfect, like we are able to sit down in a room and like talk about it and figure it out. And it's not like pointing fingers, but it's like having conversations of like this happened and like how can we change this together. And I think that is incredible, to like have the honesty, trust, and respect and love for one another.
Yeah, like when your team becomes your family,
Yeah.
it's amazing, and you can do amazing things. And I think we really did that the past few years.
Stewie, why was this team the one that you decided to end your career with? What makes this team so special as it is?
I think Kelsey just summed it up. This team is family. It is truly, like, there isn't anybody who's left out, and everybody matters. Everybody, and you should say that on every team, but this is like the love is real, right? Like they love each other, they support each other, and it's a really special relationship that this entire team has.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you guys very much.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.